Hello, beautiful human seekers. Welcome back to the Existential Shift, or a new, I don't know, maybe you're stumbling by. My name is Morgane if you're new. So you're dealing with an Aries, or maybe you're an Aries peaker, or maybe you're just hanging out, joining me. Thank you. Oh, I have a new channel member, Lil Daisy Cam. Thank you for joining. I love your husky with the sunglasses picture. That's hysterical. Anyway, so I'm going to do. I'm going to work with the Mythic Tarot. I'm going to wait like a minute to give a chance for people to maybe join in and say hello. If you love me, press the like button. If you don't love me, what are you doing here? I mean, figure yourself out, you know? Which one is it? Which one is it? Anyways, this is the After Tarot. Hello. They're purple. Okay, let's take a moment. I just want to like kind of breathe into it. It's been a few days. The square between Venus and Mars has been ongoing for the past few days, quite intense. And we have Saturn squaring the nose, squaring Uranus. It's a lot of pressure on a collective scale, a lot of pressure on a personal scale. It all just kind of, mixes up together, and sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's uber constructed, but either way, it feels like a lot of pressure on the brain, on the temples. If you've been feeling that way, let me know. And how it played out for you, or maybe if you want to share how it played out in your specific chart. I'm just curious, especially for those of you who are dealing with an Aries. They're ruled by Mars, and with the square to Venus now, it could have been, a cause for a potential friction. But keep in mind, guys, the planets never bring out something that didn't exist in the first place. Okay, these are revealing energies. We're the creators, or our souls, or our higher selves. And the planets kind of make sure that we're aligned with our own frequency, and they expose kind of energetic discrepancies, right? So, whatever is happening, even if it feels extreme, it's still the source of it is there's the core of it is, has existed. It's true. So don't dismiss it as, oh, it's because of the planet, or because of it. No, it's because of you, boo. And the planets are just showing it to you. Okay. If you're an Aries watching, this reading is not for you. It is about you. So I don't know what I'm going to say yet, depending on what the cards will show. However, it has the potential of being triggering, because I won't spare, if shadows come through, I won't spare talking about them, right? And either way, I recommend you watch your general reading for this month that is already uploaded. Okay. I see people in the chat, but no one is saying hi to me in the chat. It feels like walking into a room and no one is like saying hello. Like you see people are in the room. It's like people coming to your party and they just ignore you. It's like people coming through, and they're in my house, and like no one is saying hi, no one is greeting the host. It's kind of oh, here you are. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. RG, good morning. Good morning to you too. Jennifer Marie, you're not alone. I know, I see the numbers. It says it right here on my screen. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see the numbers that are in the house. So like a third of less? I don't know. Some of you say hi to me. The rest are just going straight to the snacks and the booze, and you're completely ignoring your host. That's okay. We all have our mood. But I appreciate that, Jennifer. Thank you. Okay. So should I say something to the people in my home that are not saying hi to me? I don't know. Should I like give you messages? Should I start telling you what's up in your life? You're taking my cookies. You're sitting on my chair, but you're not saying hello. What's up with that? Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. Oh my God. Oh my God, my humans. Thanks for having us. Thank you for having me, having you. No, seriously, I appreciate it. It's a two-way street. Okay. Okay, enough with the fun. Let's move on to dealing with an Aries. Haha, pun intended. I couldn't help it. Let's check first. Let's do a reading for those of you who are dealing with an Aries with whom you are in contact. You are either in a relationship, dating them. There's a reciprocation of communication, of energy. Something is there. Fun, not fun, benevolent, not benevolent. I don't know yet. But either way, there's a connection. So if you're not in contact, you're MIA, whatever, wait for the next. Watch this. Maybe there will be something helpful, but the next spread will be for those of you who are dealing with an Aries who are MIA. Hi, Chris. Good morning. Thank you for joining. See, people say good morning to me and hello. I'm kidding. I get it. I get it. Some of you are introverts and you don't want to say hello. I'm kidding. I know. Most of my life, I talk to people through a screen. I mean, I understand. Jennifer, maybe there are Aries in the house and they're a little scared. Huh? That's funny. Maybe. Okay. So what's going on between my cross-watching seekers and their Aries that they're dealing with? What is up? 2 cards are out. Let's look. You're getting married? I don't. This looks good. King of Wands, 10 of Cups. This is your Aries. Okay. I'm going to pull more cards because this potentially could be tricky, but so far it looks wonderful. But let's dive deeper. Is it this wonderful? What's going on? If it's so wonderful, why are you here watching? Huh? What's going on? Two seekers and their Aries. Queen of Cups. If you're wondering why am I being weird when it comes to such beautiful cards, most other readers would be like, true love, yeah, it's amazing, look at you. But I've learned that the cards can be tricky like that, especially in general readings. So let's look deeper, just through these 3 cards. Hey, Black Lotus, thanks for coming. This is my humble establishment. We have fire and water. Now, when there's balance, as it seems, between fire and water, we have alchemy, we have healing, we have magic, we have passion, we have emotion. It can work when 2 individuals are high frequency and but by nature, the element of fire and the element of water don't really jive so much. Water burns fire, right? Fire fumes water. They have destructive tendencies towards one another, these 2 elements. And I have the King of Fire and the Queen of Water. But still, I have 10 of Cups. It looks amazing. Why am I looking for something tricky? I need to see more, please. Show me deeper between Seeker and their Aries. It's like, you know what? I will doubt myself and then I'm straight on point. 5 of Pentacles. There's something very abundant and happy and joyous in the outer peel. Maybe you seem like the perfect couple, for example, for most people, right? Maybe you have social media, and on social media, all your pictures and stuff are like the happiest and the prettiest and all that beautiful, good stuff. But then I saw this and I'm like, itch, something is there. And then I asked to see deeper, and there you have it. So in the one-on-one, just the two of you, right? In the truth of you, beneath the perception, there's a sense of abandonment. There is a sense of loss. Possible, it could be playing out. Maybe everything between the two of you is great, but maybe you have financial difficulty, right? This could be another aspect to it that brings in friction to the relationship and emphasizes the challenges or the differences. So what is happening with it? Tell me more about this Five of Pentacles. King of Cups. See, sometimes I don't understand why I even need the cards, but let's still, it's like King of Wands, Queen of Cups, and then King of Cups. So there is a matching couple here. However, currently, because this is the Aries, those of you that are cross-watching, there might be someone else for you. Now, two options. Either you're in a partnership with someone and you're either married or committed, but you have this Aries in your life that you're interested in or thinking about or considering, blowing everything off or leaving the connection for them. Okay. Others of you, you're interested in an Aries, you're cross-watching for an Aries, you're fantasizing, dreaming, waiting, wanting, trying, whatever, when there's actually someone else. Once this gets ruined or ended or exposed for what it is, or, just not working, once it ends, then there will be room for this King of Cups for you seekers who are cross-watching for an Aries. So if you feel like, okay, this is the narrative that is coming through. If you're dealing with an Aries that, like, let's say you're in a connection, you're together and everything looks amazing out in the open, like to the environment, but in home or in the relationship, things are really, really rocky and explosive and tend to have like either jealousy tantrums or really intense fights that lead to prolonged silence. You know what, like when you don't talk to one another for a long time, like there's punishing one another, like someone just goes inside and just, it's a form of punishment, by silence. That is very painful, by the way. It's not a tactic that I advise. It's really not. It's unkind to do. Just confront, deal. Better to confront than a silent treatment. Now, I'm not referring to taking a walk, calming down, going out, taking a little bit of a break of a few hours to calm down the nerves and then come back and talk properly. I mean, like when you do the tactic of punishing your person by just silent treatment for a while. It can be very cruel. Just express yourself, okay, love? But either way, if that's the type of connection you're in, it looks like it's breaking down abruptly. But then if that happens, don't worry, because you have someone like that is a match, right? King and Queen of Cups. That is a perfect divine match that will be around the corner. So it's going to be okay. Another storyline came through. So the seekers who are dealing with an Aries that is outside their marriage, like a seeker that is in a relationship or a commitment or a marriage, but they are involved or they're developing feelings or interested in an Aries. What's going on with that? It could happen. It's mutual. It's mutual. Is it right? Should they? Whatever you want, the Fool. You should be free to explore, to be. If you are with someone that you feel like you're not in love with them anymore and you develop feeling for someone else, I recommend personally from my life perception and my set of values, to talk to them first, to be honest and sincere, and end things first before you go on to be with someone else. But the bottom line, the cards say, spirits say, you got to operate from your sense of freedom, and not limit yourself, because there's no price to freedom. If you have love, go for love. This is like a brave, romantic gesture, like doing something crazy and weird, and just because. But this says that it's mutual. So this is for those of you that it's mutual with the Aries. Like, don't based off of guessing or hoping. Like, check first. Okay. All right. Advice. Right. I didn't ask for advice. Any other advice that I missed out for my seekers dealing with this Aries? Any other advice for my seekers dealing with this Aries? Something that I missed out or didn't say? Four of Swords. This is a bit contradictory. Let me look. You know how when readers say something and then they pull another card to clarify, and then the card says something completely different. They're like, what? Oh, here, another confirmation. Yeah. And they just double down instead of like taking a moment and like looking at it. What are you scared of? I'm not saying it with sarcasm. I'm saying it with love. What are you scared of? Take a breath, take a moment, look at the cards, see what's going on. Don't be in a rush to say something or confirm yourself or double down. Like, the point is to give the clear messages, not to, I don't know, like, you will only look more professional if you'll take a moment and look at the cards. Okay? Sometimes you'll find out that it's actually not contradictory and you'll understand how, but then you'll be able to at least say it with like, be able to stand behind it and say it with sincerity and not just BS yourself and others. I mean, okay, so let's look at this. Let's heed my own advice and look at this. Ask for advice. We got Four of Swords. So normally, the reason I'm taking a beat, is because normally if I ask for advice and I get a Four of Swords, I say, hold on, you don't have all the information. Things are not clear. Don't make any rash decisions right now. You don't know what's around the corner. However, we do know what's around the corner, and the cards just told us to be free and loving and romantic and not hold ourselves back. So maybe some of you are dealing with this push and pull of two aspects within yourself. One feel this way, one feel the other way, and you're constantly going back and forth between. And it's a little bit, not a little bit, but it's almost like paralyzing. Like, you can't decide which direction you want to take. Or another possibility that I'm more inclined to, there's a level of peace of mind that you need to consider in your actions and in your decisions. What gives you peace of mind? What gives you clear mind, serenity? What decision that once you make that decision or pursue that thing, you feel like you'll suddenly be at ease? So that can be a contributor to decision making. You know what else is coming through? Someone might be waiting on you. This could be this Aries. They might actually be waiting on you, for those of you who are in a relationship not with the Aries. And that's, I think, for very few of you. Okay, let's move along. And do those of you who are dealing with an Aries who's an MIA, you're not in touch, you're not in contact, you don't know what's up. So clear the other narrative out. What's going on between, why is Aries not in contact with my cross-watching seekers? Why is Aries MIA. Why is Aries not in contact with the seekers who are cross-watching for them? Too many cards. Too many cards. Show me the situation, please. A few more. Okay. We have Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Strength card. So those of you who, your Aries is like not in contact, it seems like your Aries is like really adamant and assertive when it comes to dealing with certain things in their life. They take on themselves a lot of responsibilities because they want to just avoid either you or relationships or love or whatever situation, or generally they just want to avoid feeling or going within. They just go outside instead of going inside. They fill up their life with a lot of stuff just to not think, just to not process. But eventually it will catch up on them and they won't be able to continue doing this. And they'll find themselves going within and dealing with themselves. So it's a process of strengthening the spirit, but they're kind of avoiding it right now. They're evading it and they're trying to focus on just work, responsibilities, schedule, stuff that aren't really necessary. A lot of smoke and mirrors that they give you. They don't know themselves yet. They're in the journey. So if they're not in touch with you, I don't know, maybe let them. Are they going to come around and contact Seeker? Will this Aries come around and contact and recontact Seeker? Three of Swords. No. Oh, this is amazing. You guys are in love. Oh my God. No. Should Seeker reach out to this Aries? Too many cards. Ask if you should reach out to them. Two of Wands. Maybe give it a little bit of time. See how they mirror you and what you need to still learn about yourself, and what type of growth you still have to go through. And I feel like when it's the right time to reconnect and at least talk about things, it will happen. Just maybe not quite yet. It's not a no, it's just not yet. Okay? Any other advice? Wait, let me take a sip. Okay. Advice, any extra advice? Any seekers dealing with this Aries? Any extra advice? The Emperor. Really take hold and control and leadership of your life. Figure out what is your archetype, who you are. In accordance, figure out what is the archetype of the person you're looking for. Who are they? And make it all come from a very grounded, realistic approach to who you are, what your life is, what is it that you're looking for, what is it that you want to build, based on what you currently have and what you need to do to bridge the gap. Like take a real, even work-like approach to it, a planning approach to it. You have a lot of power, a lot more power than you show, a lot more power than you would admit to yourself. And it's probably why you're attracted to this Aries, because Aries is this archetype as well of the Emperor. So you might be drawn to them in ways of, an opportunity to learn how to become so much in your leading, creative, in your seat of throne kind of archetype. Instead of looking up to them, do what you need to do to be the person that people are looking up to, because you have that within you. Okay. And also, that which glitter ain't gold. Your emperor archetype of Aries is like a mess. They're a mess. They're a mess. They're still also on the path of becoming this emperor that you see them to be. You know, it's like you see them as this emperor, but they're actually still really on their path, and they're growing into it, because you're growing into it. So focus on your journey. Okay. All right. How are we all doing? Is everyone okay? Anyone resonating with this? All right. So now we're going to do Aries peakers. Aries who are peaking in this reading. Quick message, just a quick and poignant message. And again, be sure to watch, Aries, be sure to watch your general reading for this month. It's directed at you. It's more in depth. So my Aries peakers. Quick poignant message from my Aries peakers for their love life, please. 3 of Cups. Have fun. Celebrate abundance. Allow yourself to get to know people and see what kind of grows naturally. And if something fun happens between you and someone, like romantically, just don't be in a rush to go to overthink about things. Just celebrate it. Celebrate the moment. Celebrate the fun. Celebrate the experience. Come optimistic. There's something, the 3 of Cups, the most important message of it is joy and optimism in ways of celebrating success and manifesting more of it and telling the universe, yes, thank you, more please. Okay, because when we acknowledge accomplishment and when we acknowledge and celebrate joy, it enhances it. It registers in our system that it's something that we like, and so it brings more of it. Okay, it's really important to celebrate the good things. It's really important to have fun. You might meet someone in a party or an event of some sort, a celebration, a gathering. It's something that will kind of just happen out of the blue. It will start like really just, you'll start just chatting with someone at the buffet or something like that. I don't know. Or at the bar, whatever. And it will just flow and suddenly will just kind of turn into something, and just enjoy it in the moment. Don't worry too much on what will happen. Just build it up in the moments. Okay. I think that's it when it comes to the spreads for Aries cross watchers. Let's do an oracle now. Let's do the oracle thing. So this will be an oracle message for the day, and if it inspires me for a shift talk of some sort, then we'll go into that as well. Before I do an oracle, which one will I do today? I'm feeling the Akashic Tarot. I'll do the Akashic Tarot. Check out Patreon if you have not yet. You have Tarot Masterclass there for unlimited streaming. There are different tiers, so choose what works for you best. There's also other VIP stuff, Karmic Shift and Liberation for unlimited streaming, daily rune messages. Yesterday I posted daily rune messages for the next 2 weeks. It was interesting, actually. And other goodies. Check it out. It's a great way to support the existential shift and deepen your relationship with the X shift, and of course receive more content and dive deeper into the realm of the esoteric and the spiritual expansion and growth. It's fun there. Also in the description box you'll find all the ways in which you can, again, continue connecting with the existential shift, deepening your studies, reciprocating the energy. That's very important. And I want to thank to take a moment and thank my channel members. You make a difference. Thank you for my channel members here on YouTube. Thank you to my patrons so much. You guys make it possible. Those of you who support my work financially with resources make it possible. So thank you. What else? Oh, and check out my Instagram. I have Instagram, the Existential Shift. Okay. Anything else I failed to mention? Be sure to like this video, please, if you enjoyed this, and if you're not a cheap ass, energetic cheap ass. No, I'm gonna sit here and I'm not gonna like. If you've made it this far, you've enjoyed this video. Don't even try me. Subscribe if you're new. I can be very nice and I can be an asshole. It really all depends on what the moment requires. But I will not tell you ever, hey, karmic is what did I write? I wrote it yesterday. Karmic is exposed. Okay, your twin flame is coming over and they're going to take you to Buckingham Palace. I don't know why I chose Buckingham Palace from other places, but that type of BS, no, you're not going to see here. So, because I actually care about you and I'm not taking advantage of you. So that's how it looks like. That's how it looks like. Chris, my yogi always said the same thing. There must always be some kind of exchange, even energetically. I agree. Black Lotus, I'd rather go to Versailles. You know what? Me too. Okay, they're going to take you to Eiffel Tower, to La Tour d'Eiffel, Champs-Élysées. You're going to eat croissant. You're going to alors danse. And all that French jazz. Okay? All right. I'm shuffling, guys. I'm shuffling. You want to see my candle? I feel like some of you need to see my candle. Here. I just feel like it's needed right now. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do the oracle and we're going to do it nice and tight and clear energy. This is an obsidian, big ass obsidian. Very protective. Have we had enough? Still okay. Still okay. Cool. No, I'm good. I'll just sit here holding it. Jackie, I'm involved with an Aries, and wow, would want any other in my life for a life partner, even with the occasional tempers. You mean you wouldn't want anyone else? Oh, okay, cool. Aries, when Aries are loving, they are the most loving. They are the best. They can be amazing. And they're very loyal, by the way. I don't know. Sometimes they have a reputation of not being loyal. Aries people are very loyal. Once they love you, of course. But they're very, very, very loyal and very honorable in their higher manifestation, in their higher expression, right? Okay, I feel like, have we had enough? No? Okay. Maybe there are energies here who need to be consumed by this. I do have some negative assholes around every now and then that wish me ill. So I guess this is for them. I'm just feeling guided to do this. So I guess it's needed, guys. So bear with this. In the meantime, I'm going to hang with you in the chat. Someone really needs to experience this right now. Turn dark into light. Return the bad, keep the right. All is good, all is safe. Dark is light, everything is right. And may the gods treat you like you treat others, or in this case, me. Wow, it's just like every now and then I get the need or the guidance to like do something protective when I'm on camera, but this one is like intense. Someone out there is scheming. Ooh, you're scheming and steaming. You're just consuming yourself with it. I would love to create a sculpture out of crystals. That would be super beautiful. Okay, I'm just sometimes my body just tells me what I need to do, and I understand that we've been taking a pause, and you probably want me to continue with the oracles. I get that it's not very live appropriate, but it is what it is. I'm doing this as long as I know I need to. Can I pull something else while I hold this this candle? Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry to it saddens me to realize that there might be some really terrible energy out there wanting to hurt me. That's really sad. Mostly for them. Mostly for that person. It's pitying. But it's sad. Okay, why don't I pull a rune in the meantime? Let's pull a rune in the meantime. This is something that I do. We will get to the oracles. I just need both my hands. Wow. I just need both my hands for it. So I'm going to wait until the candle is like, okay, you can put me down now. I don't think the person who is doing this, who sends me such ill intent, gets what this candle is doing to them right now. Like, this is not a joke. If I'm guided to do this, spirit is on it. Like, you're messing with some bad karma, what you're doing to yourself. Like, I shouldn't be even warning them because I shouldn't have compassion to someone who legit wants me to be hurt. Legit. But the vanity and the stupidity to deal with something like that, to do something, it's beyond me. It's not scary. It's just, it amazes me, the stupidity of some people. Okay, I'm going to pull a rune for you guys. I'm going to try to separate, okay, this part will work energetically on whatever it is it's doing. Thank you. And my other hand is going to pull runes for you guys, for everyone else watching, my beautiful, loving seekers. Just a random rune. Or runes. Okay, 2 came out. Woohoo! I have the Gaz. And I have Manaz. This is wonderful. And both came up in the upright. So this is a breakthrough, a new dawn, a sunrise, a victory of the self. Like, you wake up in the morning and feel really expanded and renewed and empowered and relieved of very limiting energies. And with Manaz here, this generates a whole new type of community that is way more loving, connecting. There's human connection here. There's human bonding here. It could be a one-on-one, but more often than not, Manaz is group-oriented. So this could be work, school, family, group of people, friends, neighbors, but something that is of camaraderie and connection and team-oriented. I feel like you might be joining, some of you who needs to hear this might be finding themselves in a new community or in a new with new group of people, and it will feel like your soul group, okay, like your soul family. This is wonderful, and it's something so different than the old dynamics that you used to have that are based in karma, in trauma bonding, in toxicity. This is just genuine camaraderie. This is beautiful. I'm really happy to see this. Chris, well, if you always wanted, I've always wanted to learn about runes, but I have no idea where to start. Join my Patreon. I pull runes. I give daily runes there regularly, messages, and I always talk about the runes, explain about the runes, their name, their even letters. The Gaz is D, Manaz is M. Like, and I keep saying this, dudes, I do daily rune messages on my Patreon. And it's like, I want to learn runes. I wonder what I should do. Guys, join Patreon. You will learn runes. You will learn tarot. You will learn about so many things you can't even begin to decide. You think what I'm doing here is a lot? You think you're learning here? You don't understand the content over there on Patreon. It's no joke. It's no joke. And Chris, by the way, and everyone, I added a new, speaking of the runes, daily runes, I added a new tier that is way more affordable. The first tier that includes all the daily runes messages and some of the tarot masterclass classes, like the first 5 or something. Did I include Karmic Shift and Liberation there? I don't think so. No, Karmic Shift and Liberation is in the Shifter tier. But the seer tier, the first tier, you have all the runes messages and some of the tarot masterclass. So also, it's a monthly membership that you guys can cancel anytime. So do 1 month, see if you want to continue. If you want to continue, if you don't, cancel. Like, okay, oh my God, I feel now just a little longer. This is crazy. I'm so sorry. This has been a good few minutes, huh? I hope this is also benefiting for you guys somehow vicariously. Okay, I feel better now. Okay, so the candle, I'm still operate, even if off screen. Thank you. All right. I mean, I knew I had asshole trolls. We all do online. It's just the nature of the job, especially in the world of energy and spirituality. You get some succubuses and energetic leeches, and a lot of narcissists are drawn to these types of work. I mean, I knew that, and I deal with them every now and then, but I didn't know of that. That was the fact that I had to stand like that with my hand for a good few minutes. It's very sad. It's very sad. Okay. But it's not sad really for me because I got you guys. Chris, goodbye Netflix, hello runes. Yeah. I mean, I love Netflix, but if I had to choose, then yeah. That would be my personal priorities. I speak for myself. Okay. So now let's do an Oracle Akashic records for all my seekers, all signs. Whenever you're tuning in, whenever you're watching this, could be a while from when I'm recording it. For the day, the most accurate, poignant message for you, for your highest good, please, from the Akashic Tarot. Okay. The Architect, 1 of Keys. Okay, let me read from the book. This is pretty. It looks like ancient Egypt. We have papyrus. We have sculpture of a cat. Okay, let's just read from the book. Akashic Tarot. 1 of Keys. There we go. All right. You ready? Story time. A man and woman in rich Egyptian dress stand at a table filled with structural drawings and measuring utensils. He is the architect of all day survey, and he points to an unseen building in this expansive project. Throughout the scene, many workers toil on foundations, pylons, and palaces. At a mundane level, you could find yourself involved in a building project or renovating and redecorating your home or workplace. Most important, this card shows that it's time for you to step into a position of power. In order to, in order to do that, you must recognize your talents and strengths as well as your authority to take charge. An opportunity beckons that utilizes your skills perfectly. That's the manaz that we saw from the runes. Sorry, I got overexcited. Feel the command you have over the great scope of the situation and take charge. Special note, whether the card is upright or reversed, look at the adjacent card. Oh, it's not relevant because I'm not pulling another card. Akashic force. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a relaxing breath and move deeply into the authority and confidence that come from your eternal truth. You are in easy command. Feel your talents and power stir within you as you design the destiny you seek. Amen. Beautiful. So maybe it's like a group, team thing that you're suddenly offered to be a part of or even lead, because I'm connecting it to Manaz and Dagaz. Okay. I think you guys kind of got your shift talk with all the energy thing. All right, guys, this was lovely as usual. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Oh, everything here is in this link.